Today we're going to be looking at Magic the Gathering removal that doesn't actually remove anything. In fact, it's still there. You can still target it. In fact, it might even come back to life. I'm going to start off with an example called Encase and Ice. It's a 2-mana aura with flash. Enchant red or green creature. When Encase and Ice enters the battlefield, tap enchanted creature. But the enchanted creature doesn't untap during its controller's untap step. That doesn't mean we can't untap it. Also, it doesn't mean I can't destroy the Encase and Ice and actually bring my thing back to life. So this would be something that's like, it's removal, but not really. I mean, if I use removal on the removal, I actually get my thing back. All right, so we're gonna move on. I hope everyone enjoys the evening stream over here. No, so curiosity. A lot of people are asking about phasing. I'm more curious about phasing things out as removal that isn't removing things really. If we run out of ideas, maybe in the last half. But the thing is, if you phase something out, you can't target it anymore. So it's like you actually have removed the thing. The thing is, for all purposes of the game, it's physically gone. So Bryce, saw in half. Yeah, it's hold on. Is that even considered removal? I thought that was like a cheeky way to get this saw in half. I thought it was a cheeky way to get 2 cards in one. So we have a 3-mana instant. Destroy target creature. If that creature dies this way, its controller creates 2 tokens that are copies of that creature, except their base power is half that creature's power, and its base toughness is half that creature's toughness, round up each time. This is a little bit against the spirit of the show, but you know what? I'm going to accept it, because a token basically identical to it has replaced it anyway. You were live, Alex, and you're here. You're here live with your Pikachu. I'm glad to see Team Rocket is in the spirit. Jess is like, I have no idea your schedule anymore. It's Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Tuesdays, Thursdays, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Be there or be square. Matthew Green, the Amphibian Downpour. Oh, yeah. I forget about this card. I think this is a pretty cool card. 3-mana, aura, flash. It's got Storm. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature loses all abilities and is a blue frog creature with base power and toughness 1/1. The once was mighty. Now they're just frog. Now they go ribbit, ribbit, looking for their prince to kiss them. They'll take any prince to kiss them. Boulder with a... I swear you super chatted this like not long ago. Icefall Regent. I think there's a lot of dragons out there that would fit the description of this show. A 5-mana 4/3 dragon flying. When Icefall Regent enters the battlefield, tap target creature an opponent controls. That creature doesn't untap during its controller's untap step 4, as long as you control Icefall Regent to keep things cold. Spells your opponents cast that target Icefall Regent cost 2 more to cast. Trojan Badger, does dress down I will count it for today's show. It's like, well, I mean, it's a pretty weak, it's a smidge of a weak suggestion, but I'll accept it. 2-mana enchantment, flash. When dress down enters the battlefield, draw a card. Creatures lose all abilities. Shrink that Tarmogoyf down to size. At the beginning of the end step, sacrifice your dress down. Now, actually, to be honest, sometimes this really is removal. If the creature's toughness is just a star that depends on its ability, I mean, it's dead. We can say RIP to those construct tokens that depend on all the other artifacts that are in play. Haha. So actually, sometimes dress down actually is removal. We got Mercenary with the Faceless Butcher. Butchering it up. 4-mana for a 2/3. Enters the battlefield, exile another target creature. When Faceless Butcher leaves the battlefield, return the exiled card to the battlefield under its owner's control. I would actually classify this as removal. And I'll tell you why. Because once the creature is gone, it's actually gone. It has physically left the battlefield. Remember, if it actually leaves, if it's actually removed, like if it's out of the way, it can't block anymore. It can't attack, it can't block, it can't activate abilities, then it's actually been removed. So Faceless Butcher is disqualified. We've got Corey Nalder with Unable to Scream. I've played this in tournaments, actually. I liked Unable to Scream when this thing got printed. It's a blue aura, enchant creature. Enchanted creature loses all abilities. And it's a toy artifact creature with base power and toughness 0-2, in addition to its other types. Remember, people, for anyone who makes custom cards, if you make a toy, it's allowed to be a toy creature type. Toy is canon, okay? As long as enchanted creature is face down, it can't be turned face up. I actually forgot about that text. I didn't even know about it. So if I Unable to Scream a face down creature, that's it. It's always gonna be face down. Can't scream around here. All right, next up we've got Modaseer, Witness Protection. And we're getting all the blue auras out of the way. I mean, maybe blue is very good for this show. It's a blue aura, enchant creature. Enchanted creature loses all abilities and is a green and white citizen creature with base power and toughness 1-1. Named Legitimate Business Person. Look, unlike the non-legitimate business people, I'm the real deal over here. I make money instead of losing it. Next up, we have Noise Marrow Out Cold. Never heard of it. Out Cold, another blue card for 4 mana. It's an instant. The spell can't be countered. Well, that's fantastic. Your counter spells are useless here. It hates on blue. Tap up to 2 target creatures and put a stun counter on them. Then investigate. Excellent example of removal. They're not even going to be removed for very long. The ice will melt. Global warming will make it fast too. It'll be down in 1 turn. Actually, how many? 2 target and put just 1 stun counter on it. It's getting hot in here. Okay, Aurora with Tai Li Chi blocker. Tai Li Chi blocker. This is a 3 mana 2/1 human performer ally, flash and prowess. Now, when Tai Li enters, tap up to 1 target creature. It doesn't untap during its controller's untap step for as long as you control Tai Li. Wow, they just put more of these cards on here. This is actually pretty strong too, because it's got flash, so you can play this. I mean, it's like it came out of nowhere, and it's got prowess. So if they had left 1 blocker up, well, not really. There is no blocker there. It can attack through quite easily. Fantastic card. We got Mr. Love Butts. Would love to see my butt, apparently. Hot Tub Stream when? Greetings from Ukraine. Well, welcome from the Ukraine. I would say there's very slim chance of there ever being a hot tub stream, especially since I don't even own a hot tub. And I understand, like, some people on Twitch, they're like, they just got like a little dinky pool, filled it with water and called it a hot tub. No, that's a lie. It's a lie and everybody knows it. We did Witness Protection already. Oh no. We're already in a spot like that. Boomerang actually makes things leave the battlefield. So Boomerang is disqualified. Mapius, Disturbing Conversion. Remember, if you can't target it anymore, it's gone. It's physically left the battlefield. 2 mana aura, flash, enchant creature. When it enters the battlefield, each player mills 2 cards. Enchanted creature gets -X/-0, where X is the number of cards in that controller's graveyard. For the most part, that is actually going to act like removal. It's going to act like a pacifism. Except you can still block with it. And I guess you can still attack with it. Not attack for a whole lot. Also not block for a whole lot, in my opinion. Mr. Lovebutts with the membership. Thanks for becoming a member. Thanks for joining the coffee crew. And with that, well, you can have a free card if you got one. Okay, we do have super chats here. We're gonna go. I'll get to you, Boulder. I'm gonna go to Matthew. All hail Oko the Broken. Is it real? Oh no, Thief of Crowns. For a second, I thought you were talking about a different Oko that I didn't know about. This was actually the master of a planeswalker. Sorry, the removal that wasn't actually removal. 3 mana for a 4 loyalty, +2 to create a food token, but +1. Target artifact or creature loses all abilities and becomes a green elk creature with base power and toughness 3/3. It's still there. It's actually the closest to being removal without being removal. I mean, the thing is basically gone. Your creature ain't coming back. It's just an elk. It's not like you can remove the elkness from it. You became a member even without the hot tub stream. The stream is A tier or S tier either way. The local yoinker imprisoned in the moon. a very, very blue card. 3 mana aura, enchant creature, land, or planeswalker. Aha, finally, we have the answer to you, Oko. Do you like becoming part of the moon? Enchanted permanent is a colorless land with tap, add colorless, and loses all other card types and abilities. Basically turns anything into a waste. Creature into a waste, land into a waste, even a planeswalker into a waste. Next up, we got Christopher B with Grappling Kraken. Grappling with being bad. Oh, what is this? 6 mana for a 5/6. It's a Kraken with landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, tap target creature an opponent controls and put a stun counter on it. I think this is deceptively stronger than it looks. The only problem with this card being that it's 6 mana. If it was 5 mana, it'd probably be absolutely dangerous, but still pretty good by itself. Okay, Boulder, what's your super chat all about? Tell me. Humility. We all need a little humility in life, all right? There's nothing more humbling to every creature in the game than this card. For 4 mana, it's an enchantment, and all creatures lose all abilities and have base power and toughness 1/1. They gotta deal with being small. This is what's called evening the odds, all right? We're all equal around here. No matter what mana cost, no matter how rare or common you are, we're all the same. We got Tanya with the True Polymorph. We have for 6 mana, instant. Target artifact or creature becomes a copy of another target artifact or creature. That'll be... You know, I don't think about that when I think of Polymorph. I think of Polymorph as the card that destroys a creature and, you dig another creature out of the deck to replace that creature. But this is the true Polymorph. None of those false Polymorphs. You're supposed to turn into another artifact or creature on the battlefield. But then what are you gonna do? It's almost as good as removal. It's just as strong as that Oko ability. You can't reverse that. Oh, I guess you could blink the creature. I guess that's the best you could do. Noise Marrow. This in limited with fetch lines would be nasty. Oh yeah, the grappling Kraken. Absolutely. Fetch line master. Or even any landfall deck. Landfalls are us. Okay, Mercenary wants redemption with Vanish into Memory. Which is a 4 mana instant. Exile target creature. You draw cards equal to that creature's power. At the beginning of your next end step, return that card to the battlefield. Also, got rid of it off the battlefield. It cannot leave. It cannot physically leave the battlefield. Even blinking doesn't count, because I didn't want to turn this into a blink show. So this also gets disqualified. Indiana Jones with Meek Stone. Oldie but a goodie. This is like a weird board wipe. Meek Stone for 1 mana. Creatures with power 3 or greater don't untap during their controller's untap steps. But they get 1 attack. They get to smack you in the face for once, okay? So you better make it count. It's slap fighting, where we take turns doing this. Wow, it's pretty expensive. Wow, this card, I used to own 1 million of these. Even these, they're like $11 now. I have like a bunch of these because I thought it was like really good. But then when I played them in like multi-way Magic, they were terrible. They didn't work at all because my opponents would just attack me anyway. And then they would attack me anyway, and then I would die. They just had to be very careful when they attacked. I had no tapping synergies. Does gains control effects count? Yes. I will accept that. I will accept gains control because you remove, you basically took their creature away from them, but it's still there. A great question, Christopher B. Okay, next up, we've got Toilet Duck with, Threnody. Singer might be able to drop a creature's power to 0 temporarily. Might. Maybes around here. 2 mana, 1/3, flash, flying siren. When Threnody Singer enters the battlefield, target creature an opponent controls gets -X, -0 until end of turn, where X is your devotion to blue. Fantastic. Fantastically terrible, to be honest. But it does what it's doing what it's got to do for the most part. Okay, this is the 3rd time's the charm. Stasis. Stasis is gonna work. 2 mana enchantment. Players skip their untap steps. At the beginning of your upkeep, you gotta sack your stasis unless you pay a blue. Basically, removal for the board. It's blue world fire. All right, just think about it hard enough. It's blue world fire. Except it's it also sets my mana on fire, whoever owns the stasis. We got Anand Maha with Ringing Strike Mastery. We got a master, that Ringing Strike around here. Blue aura, enchant creature. When the enchantment enters, tap enchanted creature. Enchanted creature does an untap during its controller's untap step. Oh my god, we're actually giving them the chance to untap. Enchanted creature has pay 5, untap this creature. We don't even get to control it. You know, at the very least, we should have the option to retap it. We have like, there should be another ability on the aura where if they pay 5 to untap it, we can pay 5 to retap it. We can have a tapping war. It's gonna be a battle of the manas around here. Okay, we got Stormy Cat with Oubliette, which is going to be disqualified because it phases the creature out. Cannot leave the... I know, I understand. Phasing is like... They say it doesn't leave the battlefield. It's not there anymore. You can't target it anymore. And that's how I'm defining this thing as... that's how I'm defining this show. Okay, we're going to look at more cards. More removal that doesn't actually remove squat, but we got to thank our sponsor today, FusionGamingOnline.com. My favorite place to buy my Magic the Gathering cards. Also play at premier events. Fusion Gaming Open coming March 21st to 22nd. Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. If you're somehow randomly in the middle of Canada, come out over here. We're going to have modern opens, commander events, and a standard open. I will most certainly be there. Don't forget, get your Turtles... Get your Lorwyn Eclipse cards. I need to get my Lorwyn Eclipse Merfolk. I've been sitting on my butt because I haven't had any big events to play in, but now I do. And you know how I'm going to buy those Merfolk? It's with coupon code Nikachu. Because using coupon code Nikachu, you get 5% off all your purchases, and it supports the channel, which is fantastic. Everyone should support the channel. Okay, back to what's beautiful, and that is weird removal that doesn't remove anything. Argentina. You want the Alpha Brainwash. Not often I get, like... There is no Alpha one. There's the Dark. That's the closest we get. Is there anything lower than the Dark? Nope. That's it. Doesn't get darker than Alpha. We have for a white, an Aura, enchant creature. Target creature may not attack unless its controller pays 3 in addition to any other cost required for the creature to attack. It's propaganda for one creature. It's not going to do anything. We need brainwash. We need propaganda. Oh my god, they all have something in common. It's all about messing with people's mind, except the Ghostly Prison. That one doesn't. We got G Bladel here. Got to catch a live. Yes, we do evening streams now. Tuesdays and Thursdays. Got to be there. Almond with Dark Steel Mutation. It's 2 mana, an aura. Enchant creature is an insect artifact creature with base power and toughness 0/1, and it's got indestructible. I'll tell you what doesn't have indestructible, the Dark Steel Mutation. And it loses all other abilities, card types, and creature types. It's gonna be a bug. It's gonna be a good bug. Boulder with another super chat. Remember, it's pay to win around here. We got Dream Tides. You pay money, you get more suggestions. That's how it's always worked around here. Dreamtides is a 4-mana enchantment. Creatures do not untap during their controller's untap phase. Each non-green creature's controller may pay an additional 2 during their upkeep to untap that creature. This is an amazing card. Each non-green... So basically, green creatures get screwed. It's Meekstone for green, except it doesn't matter how big or small they are. They're never untapping. Jesus, we already did that one. Sorry about that. Didn't Imprisoned in the Moon. Shoutouts to Waifu Emrakul. I have no idea what we were talking about. Okay, hold on. Imprisoned in the Moon. Is there a Waifu Emrakul that I don't know about? Is it this one? Is that Waifu Emrakul? I don't see any other unique art. I certainly don't think this is Waifu Emrakul. This is awful. Okay, I guess this is Waifu Emrakul for one reason or another. Anyway, we did this one. Pre-modern color hate is always so mean. Oh yeah. Back in the day, like, cards just made sure you definitely didn't play Magic anymore. We did do an amphibian downpour. In fact, you were there. Rin with Vraska. Betrayal's Sting. What, the -2. All right, thanks. For 6 mana, we have 6 loyalty, but -2. Target creature becomes a treasure artifact. With tap, sacrifice this artifact, add 1 mana of any color, and loses all other card types and abilities. Beautiful suggestion. I really like that one. It's very, very, very cool. Very, very cool. How does this work, Epic Nate? Blue Sun's Twilight. Double blue and an X. Sorcery. Oh yeah, gain control of target creature with mana value X or less. If X is 5 or more, create a token that's a copy of that creature. Not only am I stealing your stuff, I'm also making copies of it too. I'm making my own, basically making my own rip-off version. My own copies with a photocopy. I made a proxy. I'm making my own proxies. And I'm selling them back to you in damage. We've got Cerise with Eaten by Piranhas. This is a 2-mana flash aura enchant creature, and the enchanted creature loses all abilities and is a black skeleton creature with base power and toughness 1/1. I actually used this to defeat the Amalia decks in Pioneer at the time. A lot of people said, there's no answer to Amalia, because when you kill it, Amalia just comes back with a bunch of other effects that are in that deck. Eaten by Piranhas. Amalia gets eaten by piranhas and stays on the battlefield. Cannot be reanimated, that's for sure. Wandering Pick with Frogify. Something about Wizards of the Coast and turning stuff into frogs. 2 mana, aura, enchant creature. Enchanted creature loses all abilities and is a blue frog creature with base power and toughness 1/1. I'm not entirely sure what is... I guess the whole idea... Sorry, hold on. I'm just trying to think, like, who could build a deck around this? I guess what you can do is you turn your stuff into, like, frogs, but then you copy the actual card with other cards later so that you can use it against them. It's an idea. It's an idea, people. Hexenort with Patriarch's Humiliation. Very humiliating. The effect lasts even if the creature changes zones afterwards. Oh, it's one of those alchemy cards for a white instant. Target creature perpetually loses all abilities. Then Patriarch's Humiliation deals damage to it equal to the number of creatures you control. Perpetually, people. The Unlocked with Noggle the Mind. This is a 2-mana aura, flash, enchant creature. Enchanted creature loses all abilities and is a colorless Noggle with base power and toughness 1/1. What the hell is a Noggle? I guess this thing. This weird, muscular... It looks like a donkey that works out in the gym. Look at those chests. Look at that. Look at those arms. It's incredible. And why is one hand very spiky, but one hand looks like a... Oh, I guess the other one had a glove on it. That's the way it worked around here. But it deals damage that could actually remove it. What happened? Target creature perpetually loses all abilities, then Patriarch's Humiliation deals damage to it equal to the number of creatures you control. In theory, yeah, in theory it actually could kill it. In theory it also would do nothing. You do have a point. It's like the dress down card. For the most part, it doesn't kill creatures, but it can kill some creatures. In theories. Noise Marrow says, Noggle card should have been called Make an... Oh my god. Don't be so naughty around here. Don't be so naughty. We got some super chats here. Matthew Green, what's up? Out of curiosity, would Maze of Ith effects count? Absolutely, including Maze of Ith. I mean, it's like you asked me a question with a suggestion at the same time. Maze of Ith is a land, tap, untap target attacking creature, prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to and dealt by that creature this turn. This is actually a fantastic suggestion. It's like removal. You didn't get damaged by the damn creature, but the creature is still there. The problem with Maze of Ith, you got to keep using it over and over and over and over and over and over again. Okay, use this once a day. We're not. You didn't do anything illegal, or do? Oh, you did have one illegal one. Okay, the Werefox Bodyguard. Doesn't this also remove? I thought this was like an Oblivion Ring. It's a 3-mana 2/2 flash. Elf Fox Knight. When Werefox Bodyguard enters the battlefield, exile up to one other target non-Fox creature until Werefox Bodyguard leaves the battlefield. You remove the thing. The thing is gone. It's not there anymore. It can't block. It can't attack. It can't be targeted. It can't be done anything. Disqualified. We go to Felicia with Blossom Bind. Blossom Bind, a 2-mana aura. A lot of blue cards on today's show. When this aura enters, tap Enchanted Creature. Enchanted Creature can't become untapped and can't have counters put on it. That is weird. Oh, I guess it's for some of those cards where, you know, if counters are built up on it, it has some sort of effect on the board. But it's gonna come back. No, and it's gone. It's gone temporarily. It cannot go at all. It cannot leave. That includes blink effects. No moving. If it moves, it's illegal. Steve Cooper, Bedlam. What's up with Bedlam? And a donation to the chat room. Okay, hold on. Bedlam. We have a red card in the house. Okay, 4 mana enchantment. Creatures can't block. I'm gonna count it. So it's a weird. It's like you're in. You know, maybe I didn't define removal enough here. It's like you're removing the threat from being able to block. You super chatted, so that's. I'll let you break the rules a little bit here. And it's gone exactly. It's exactly how today's show. You can't, and it can't actually be gone. It's got to stay there. It's the only removal red cares about, removing blockers. Yeah, I guess so. That's true. From red's perspective, that's all we need around here. Okay, next up we have a super chat from Steve Cooper. We'll give it to Bryce. Deadpool the trading card. Ah, that's a good one. I played against that card for the first time a few weeks ago. Deadpool the oh, it's just called Deadpool trading card. There we go. Deadpool trading card, 4 mana, 5/3. Now, as Deadpool enters, you may exchange his text box and another creature's. So this is like what is it called? That movie Face Off, Nicolas Cage and John Travolta. It's basically in the card here. You could artist alter it on here. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 3 life, and for 3 mana, sack this creature. Each other player draws a card. So you exchange this crappy text box with someone's great text box. Matthew Green says, yes, Stormy Cat is a fun card suggestion. Where is Stormy Cat? Getting a lot of praise. I don't know where Stormy Cat is. Oh, here it is. Soul Sculptor. Soul Sculptor is a 3 mana 1/1 townsfolk. Oh, errated to human. No longer townsfolk. Never not so defined. What is this? Is this Karn? Is Karn like somehow turned into like a god? Anyway, for 2 mana, tap. Target creature becomes an enchantment and loses all abilities until a player successfully casts a creature spell. That is very unusual. Okay, so we need to play some card that says creature cards can't be played anymore. And then we turn all remaining creature cards in play into enchantments. And then the game will be over. I assure you it's not Karn. It sort of looks like Karn to me. Whatever. I don't know this game's lore. What do I know around here? Okay, we got Boulder. The Energy Flux. 4 mana. All artifacts have, at the beginning of your upkeep, sack this artifact unless you pay 2 mana. In most cases, that actually is going to be removal. They can keep, like, 1 artifact. I'm gonna say, against a hardcore artifact deck, that is as good as removal. Because they're going to have to sack the mana producers to pay for a non-mana producer, or even just to keep mana producers around. And then against a deck that doesn't have so many artifacts, yeah, it's just going to tax the crap out of them. Matthew says a very angelic Karn with those wings. That's what I'm saying. This is Karn. Does the stone mimic life, or did it once live? Doesn't, like, aren't they, like, talking about Karn here? Let me know in the chat, like, if this Karn or not. It's sort of... I mean, I don't remember this armor on Karn exactly, but it's giving me Karn vibes. It's removal your mana base. Yeah, it will do that. It may not remove the artifacts, it'll remove the mana base. Corbinek Choke. Oh, God. I've been up against this card more than once. So 3 mana enchantment. Islands don't untap during their controller's untap steps. I can just look at them for an eternity. You know, true story. What is it? What is it called? Wander Wine Hub. So I had a friend of mine a long time ago used my deck list to win a Grand Prix. And the deck list include Wanderwine Hub in it. It was a Merfolk deck, had Wanderwine Hub, except there was no white cards in it. None. And the commentators who were talking about the match, looking at the deck list, they're like, what's Wanderwine Hub in there? Why not play an island? There's a reason, Choke, because this is not an actual island. So this was like part of my mana base. It was like almost like a free way of playing an island that didn't get me screwed by Choke. A lot of people played Choke back then. It was awful. Choke was a good card versus Twin at the time. We got Gillum with Ixodron. Oh my god, that's such a good suggestion. The face down thingamabobber. 5 mana for a Star Illusion. When it enters the battlefield, turn all other non-token creatures face down. Very evil. And then Ixodron's power and toughness are each equal to the number of face down creatures on the battlefield. Wait a minute, hold on, huh? It says, okay, as Ixodron. I was like, if it enters the battlefield, it just dies instantly. No, but it's as it enters the battlefield, turns everything face down. It comes into play, and suddenly it's alive. We've got Leslian with Cyber Conversion. And we'll talk all about it, but first, we do have to thank our other sponsor, Mana Traders. The premier place to rent Magic cards on Magic Online. My favorite place to play digital Magic. Or also just test my skills in general. Are you preparing for an RCQ to go to a regional championship? No better way to play test than play testing against all the tough players with every single deck possible on Magic Online. But don't buy the deck. Just rent them with Mana Traders. You can support the channel by using coupon code Nikachu_649 for 40% cash back on your 3rd month subscription. Also, it's a lot of fun. You can play all the decks. The more decks, the merrier. All right, what do we got here? Oh yeah, Cyber Conversion. Blue, instant. Turn target creature face down. It's a 2/2 Cybermen artifact creature. Oh my god. They've been uploaded to the internet. This is going to be all of us one day. We're going to have a microchip that's going to upload our brains to the internet, and then we don't have to worry about the AI. We are the AI. Mana Traders sounds like the name of a ramp creature. Oh my goodness. I've been with Mana Traders for like 5 or 6 years. Never heard that one yet. Marcio, Blood Moon. That's true, actually. So classic, you might have already seen it. So otherwise hard. No, we haven't done Blood Moon. Yeah, 3 mana enchantment. Non-basic lands or mountains. Sometimes removes your opponent from playing the game, period. You never know. Olga says, if you die in the cyber world, you die in the real world. Ooh, just like the Matrix. I'll oubliette myself. No, oubliette is disqualified. No phasing. Elijah with Swift Configuration. Swift Configuration is a white aura, flash, enchant creature or vehicle. Now, enchanted permanent it becomes a vehicle? Is a vehicle artifact with crew 5 and it loses all other card types? You're a car now. This is like it's Disney's Cars. You ever like Disney's Cars? I love Disney's Cars. Well, you're a car now. Go beep and get the beep out of here. Fultland with Overwhelming Splendor. We have Overwhelming Splendor is a 8 mana. It's an 8 mana curse. Creature enchant player. Creatures enchanted player controls lose all abilities and have base power and toughness 1/1. Wow, that card is so rude. It's way worse than Humility. Enchanted player can't activate abilities that aren't mana abilities or loyalty abilities. Oh, that's great. They didn't screw over my mana abilities. Thank God I can tap my Llanowar Elf for a mana. And it's still a 1/1 too. So it's all coming together. John with the super chat. Reality Acid. I lose before the thing is gone. Really? How does that work? So we have a 3 mana aura, enchant permanent, vanishing 3. This aura enters the battlefield with 3 time counters on it. At the beginning of your upkeep, remove a time counter from it. When the last is removed, sacrifice it. When Reality Acid leaves the battlefield, enchanted permanent's controller sacrifices. Interesting. It's technically removal, but it's very, very slow. It technically should be disqualified, but you super chatted. So we can bend the rules a little bit with you. Remember, whoever has the gold makes the rules. The big squig. No gold given, but you get free cards anyway. Kite Sail Larcenist. Oh, this card! Is there a different art? Well, maybe this was the art the entire time. Looks different on Arena. 3 mana, 2/3 human pirate with flying and ward 1. Now, when it enters the battlefield, for each player, choose up to 1 other target artifact or creature that player controls. And for as long as Kite Sail Larcenist remains on the battlefield, the chosen permanents become treasure artifacts. With tap, sack this artifact, add 1 mana of any color. What a weird ability. And they lose all other abilities. Because they were a treasure now. They became a treasure. Next up, we've got Matthew Green. A truly weird suggestion, the Cyber Controller. Do they control all the Cybermen? For 3 mana and X, it's a 3/3 Cyberman. I don't know where I've seen this face from. Maybe it's just Iron Man. When the Cyber Controller enters the battlefield, each opponent mills X cards. Put all creature cards milled this way onto the battlefield face down under your control. There are 2/2 Cybermen artifact creatures. Other artifacts you control get +1/+1. There's one problem with this card. It doesn't actually remove anything. It's not even trying to be removal. It just puts stuff on the battlefield, right? It's just what's it called? It's just card advantage. Where's the removal aspect of this thing? I mean, I guess you're removing creatures from your opponent's deck, but that doesn't really count because they were never in play. Doctor Who card. Yeah, I guess so. Olga, did you get a card? No one did pacifism. Fisms around here. Oh my God, this guy's gonna be naked. This is the final shot before it became rated R or rated X, however you want to interpret it. What even is rated R anymore? I swear they've got like nudity and like rated PG 16 plus or something if your parents are around. 2 mana aura, enchant creature. Enchanted creature can't attack or block. Because you know what? He's going skinny dipping in... You know what he's doing? He's going skinny dipping in the lake that's beyond this mountain to make some TikToks. People love those TikTok videos of people diving into ice cold water. This artwork could be for Swords to Plowshares too. Could be, yeah. Swords to snow plowshares, if you get what I mean. All there in the snow. Christopher B, what are the usual ratings in Canada? I don't know. I mean, I don't watch TV anymore. I sort of knew what like the ratings were when I was a kid. M for mature. I don't even, and that was still had a little, how do I put it? That was a bit up to debate. I suggested pacifism at the beginning, but it got ignored. Well, there was a lot of people talking at the beginning. A lot of people talking now. Okay, we got Hexenort with Abigail. Abigail, eloquent first year. Very eloquent owl. 2 mana, 1/1. Flying, first strike, and lifelink. Doing a lot for the first year. Very talented. When Abigail enters, up to 1 other target creature loses all abilities. Put a flying counter, a first strike counter, and a lifelink counter on that creature. Wow. It's like, you know, I'll teach you my ways. Screw what you learned before. You gotta learn what I do. I'll take you under my wing. That's another pun. I'm full of puns today. Marcio with the switcheroo. Super chatting to bend the rules. I think this is going to count. Exchange control of 2 target creatures. This counts. You didn't need to bend anything. This is a 5-mana sorcery. Yeah, exchange control of 2 target creatures. Like I mean, you can give them junk. You can give them a 0/2 artifact, 0-mana artifact or something like that. You know what I mean? They got nothing. You got their thing, but it's still on the battlefield. Okay, we got some answer here. Corin Alder says Canada has G, PG, 14A, 18A. So what, 18A if there's an adult? What does 18A mean? Like, I can watch it if I'm 18 years old and I have an adult in the room. I'm an adult already. I don't need anyone there. And rated R. And there's 14A. I imagine that's like 14. 14 years old with adult supervision. But it's been a long time since I've been under the age of 18 years old, so I don't know what the ratings mean. Yeah, give them my Noggle. We're going to give them the Noggle around here. Switcheroo, underrated Commander Hijinks card. Absolutely good. Yoink. It's a old Yoinkaroo around here. Okay, who has no card yet? We might be at no 2 cards yet. Oh, rare blue Skittles. Just joined. I don't get it. How can something remove and not remove at the same time? Well, just, watch a little bit of the replay. You'll get the idea. Okay, let's give a second card to Christopher B. Who's been very excited by today's show. Disarm. We have for a blue instant unattach all equipment from target creature. This card's awful. That is the weakest form of removal if I've ever seen some. Okay, next we also have Felicia with Emrakul, the World Anew. Okay, we're accepting no 2 cards yet. Super chats. 12 mana for a 12/12. My brother would like that. He likes even numbers, and so on. We did do Imprisoned in the Moon. Sorry about that, Tina Mine. For 12 mana, 12/12. When you cast the spell, gain control of all creatures target player controls. That is devastating. Flying, protection from spells and from permanents that were cast this turn. And protection from spells? Oh, and from permanents that were cast this turn. When Emrakul, the World Anew, leaves the battlefield, sacrifice all creatures you control. Good God! Oh, it doesn't leave until end of turn. And you can pay 6. Yeah, this is the greatest swiper of all time. When is the next Nikachu bro join stream? He might actually, now that we're doing these in the evenings, some of these shows in the evening, he could actually show up. It's possible. The Dark King Ginger is back. I've arrived. Sorry, I haven't been around lately. I'm in pilot training. Oh, you're trying to fly a plane. So my schedule is all screwed up. I wish you did shows at this time every day. No, it's going to be, it's now Tuesdays and Thursdays, but we also do them in the morning now, 9 a.m. on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's where you used to show up. We're back from way back and then. Okay, next up, we've got Mercenary with the snake form. Form, not from. It was 1 word, not 2. I'm surprised, though. Okay, 3 mana, instant. Until end of turn, target creature loses all abilities. And they become a snake. Oh, it's a snake. With base power and toughness, 1/1. You also get to draw a card. Actually, unlike all those other cards, you get to cash in on this one. All those amphibian downpour crap. This one, you actually, you make a snake, and I guess it steals you some money. That's how it works here. Did we do Arrest? We have not. This is a 3-mana aura. Enchant creature can't attack or block, and its activated abilities can't be activated. It's basically it's 3-mana pacifism. Good God, it's terrible. It's a bad version of removal of a bad version of removal. Oh no, the activated abilities can't be activated. No, that's actually important. Okay, that's it. That's the good part of it. Still doesn't affect Risen Reef. It draws a card. Yeah, it draws a card. It's busted. I agree. Where's this last card? You draw a card off of it. Completely changed the deal. Oh no, but this thing is until end of turn. That's why. It's just until end of turn. Wasn't permanent. Okay, we got Wandering Pact with Opportunistic Dragon. We need some... Gotta take advantage of that opportunity. This guy listened to all the Eminem tracks about, you know, seizing the moment, mom spaghetti and stuff like that. 4 mana for a 4/3 dragon flying. When the creature enters, choose target human or artifact an opponent controls. For as long as this creature remains on the battlefield, gain control of that permanent. It loses all abilities, and it can't attack or block. Finally, a red card that steals someone's creature and it actually stays stolen. Usually they don't. John with a World Bottling Kit. The hell is this? Is this an uncard? Oh, I knew it. I knew it just by the name. I could feel it. Okay, 5 mana artifact. Remember, this was a super chat. Silver border cards are available for super chats. 5 mana sack World Bottling Kit. Not even a world artifact. Choose a magic set. Remove from the game all permanents with that set's expansion symbol except for basic lands. You're right here. Technically, actually disqualified too. Cannot remove from the game anything. This is actual removal. So this is legitimately disqualified. I'm gonna give the super. I'm gonna donate the super chat to Rare Blue Skittle over here. Amboybid Changeling. Oh, that card. We're gonna remove something around here. It's not gonna be useful for most stuff. The Amoeboid Changeling. 2 mana 1/1 shapeshifter. Also has, as is in the name, it's a changeling. Tap. Target creature gains all creature types until end of turn. But also has tap. Target creature loses all creature types until end of turn. So, like, what the hell are you at the end of the day? Well, you know what this does? This turns creatures into AI creatures. There's so many creatures. There's so many AI-generated creatures with, like, no creature type. It's canon. Because they just turn into, like, whatever the hell the Amoeboid Changeling turns stuff into. Okay, next up. We've got... Did you even get one card, Mike'em? I don't think Mike got even a single card. Harmless Offering. I don't even know if this counts. Okay, Harmless Offering. 3 mana sorcery. Target opponent gains control of target permanent you control. Not even removal. And unless you're talking about removal for your self-removal. Okay, maybe that counts. That's very loose. Very, very, very loose. Yeah, Mike used the term, what does N2CY? Everyone's doing that. So if you're new to the show, if anyone's new to the show, I want everyone to have an opportunity to be on the show. That's why you put NCY. It means no card yet. They didn't get a card yet for the show. Now, if you have gotten a card, you can say NCY too, because Noise Marrow got a card already. So Noise Marrow is waiting for everybody else to get a card. And then I go on to the people who've not gotten, or who have not gotten a second card yet. But I will prioritize you in chat if I see NCY, like Vec over here. Curious Colossus. Also, I'll prioritize you even extra hard if you super chat. We have a 7 mana 7/7 Giant Warrior. When this creature enters, each creature target opponent controls loses all abilities, becomes a coward in addition to its other types, and has base power and toughness 1/1. Well, I'll tell you what. Anyone that wakes up to seeing a giant picking up my house, yeah, they'll all turn into cowards. Especially me. Next up, we got Cody Cart in the house. Thank you very much for the super chat. Sleep. By the way, I love the content. Thanks so much, Cody Cart. Got time to go to sleep. There's sleep. There's actually a lot of cards with the word sleep in it. 4 mana sorcery. Tap all creatures target player controls. Wow, you can even target yourself. It's very bizarre. Those creatures don't untap during that player's next untap step. I cast sleep on you. No, I redirect your sleep back on you. You should get the sleep. You need to take a nap. Kerosene. Sorry, we've done that one. We did that one already. Humility has been taken. You have to suggest another card. We got Bandit Keith, Spreading Seas. Some would call it removal for lands. Any lands, actually. Unless you're an island deck, then it's not particularly useful. 2 mana aura enchant land. When Spreading Seas enters the battlefield, draw a card. Enchanted land is an island. I'll tell you how powerful this card is, everyone. This card's on the ban list. It's banned in Historic. For reasons I have not a damn clue. I have no idea why this card is banned in Historic. Maybe Yorion is too strong in that format? Doesn't make any sense to me. Some 1/2 4C with Flicker. I don't know if Flicker effects are going to count here. It remove 2 mana sorcery, remove target non-token permanent from the game, then return it to play under its owner's control. It's actually disqualified. Cannot leave the battlefield. Those are the rules. Because I don't want all these... There's like a million blinking cards out there. I don't want Ephemerate to be part of the show or in any of those other cards. I'm going to make them... I deem them... They are illegal. Incredibly illegal. We did imprison him in the moon, Leon Corgi. Sorry about that. Do Noise Marrow. Do Noise... But with Noise Marrow, already got a card. We've got Jevil the Joker, though. With Prowling... What is this? Prowling... Pangolin. It's theoretically real removal, but when would you ever choose to lose your creatures? 5 mana for a 6/5. When it enters the battlefield, any player may sacrifice 2 creatures. If a player does, sacrifice Prowling Pangolin. Any player may sacrifice 2 creatures. If a player does... Oh, interesting. I see. It's almost like a Vexing Devil sort of effect. You may do that, but you don't. So theoretically it's removal, but it's probably not. Who the hell would want to sack their 2 creatures? This is a stupid 6/5 clunker. No big deal. Mike has a story. Last weekend, best of 3 puts. Somebody played a card similar to Spreading Seas, but it turned another land into an island every turn. Don't remember the name, but it sucked to play against. Are you talking Harbinger of the Seas? Matthew Green says, I believe Wizards of the Coast doesn't want to promote mass land destruction and blood moon effects in Historic. They unbanned Harbinger of the Seas, though. Hence the Spreading Seas. I'm pretty sure Harbinger of the Seas is unbanned. Yeah, it's unbanned. They unbanned this card. See, perfectly legal in Historic. It wasn't always. They don't got that excuse no more. That excuse don't stand, in my opinion. Marcio with the super chat. Tainted Remedy. Does it count? I have no idea. 3 mana enchantment. If an opponent would gain life, that player loses that much life instead. Absolutely not. I don't even know why you think that is very far from being removal. Not even close. We're gonna give the super chat to Kerosene over here. Congratulations, you got a super chat. The giant albatross. That's a lot of words. I'm not even gonna read the ancient scripture. Okay. Bird, flying. When this creature dies, you can pay 2 mana. If you do, for each creature that dealt damage to this creature this turn, destroy that creature unless its controller pays 2 life. A creature destroyed this way can't be regenerated. Fantastic example. It's funny, it dies and it doesn't actually get to take anything down with it. Where do we have someone to foresee? Does Cyclopean Tomb count? Cyclopean Tomb. Oh, God. Okay, pay 2. Tap. Put a mire counter on target non-swamp land. Land is a swamp. That sounds good so far. It's a swamp for as long as it has a mire counter on it. Activate this ability only during your upkeep. When Cyclopean Tomb is put into a graveyard from the battlefield at the beginning of each of your upkeeps for the rest of the game, remove all mire counters from a land that a mire counter was put onto a Cyclopean Tomb, but that a mire counter has not been removed from with Cyclopean Tomb. I'm a little confused by what this card does, but I think we got the idea for the most part. Lean Corgi with Ghostly Possession. Just like in the movies. 3 mana aura, enchant creature. Enchanted creature has flying. That's actually interesting flavor. If you're going to be possessed, at least you fly now. Prevent all combat damage that be dealt to and dealt by enchanted creature. That is weird. Oh, so it can fly and block. It's like a pretty good blocker for the most part. Redemption Polymorph. You actually blow the thing up. I know what Polymorph does. It literally destroys the creature. You might get something better or worse, but it definitely destroys the creature. Do we have any other cards? Voltland with Aura Thief. If you haven't got a card yet, make your name known. This is a 4 mana 2/2 flyer. When Aura Thief is put into a graveyard from play, you gain control of all the enchantments. This plus sack outlet, it's GG. Not all the auras, all the enchantments. You could grab Aristic Study with that thing. You never know. We've got Cerise with Dragon Turtle. Turtle. Oh my god. It's a snapping turtle. The 3-mana 3/5 flasher. Drag below. When Dragon Turtle enters the battlefield, tap it and up to one target creature an opponent controls. They don't untap during their controller's next untap steps. You know what this really sounds like when it says drag below? It sounds like put like a vanishing counter or tap target creature, put a vanishing counter on it. And for as long as Dragon Turtle is in play, if you remove a vanishing counter, it like gets removed from the game or something like that. It sounds like something's dying if I'm getting dragged below. Unless they can swim, which I doubt they can. Banovsky, thank you so much for your super chat. Chaos Confetti. Is that an unset card? Because as soon as you ripped, you get disqualified. 4-mana artifact, pay 4, tap, tear Chaos Confetti into pieces, throw the pieces onto the playing area from a distance of at least 5 feet, destroy each card in play that a piece touches, remove the pieces from the game afterwards. So I think what Banovsky is referencing is if you destroy a Magic card in a tournament, you get like snap DQ'd. That's a big no-no. You cannot be like ripping up cards in front of other players, especially at a game store or something like that. So upon trying to activate this card, you get DQ'd and actually doesn't do anything. Doesn't do anything because it's not legal. No, yeah, but it was a super chat. Super chat. This is it legal? The super chats will make it legal. Sorry, not Leslie. Fan factor, backslide. What the hell is backslide? 2-mana instant. Turn target creature with morph face down. There we go. That is really narrow. It's the most narrowest of removal. It should just say turn any card face down. And you can also cycle it for a blue. Okay, Leslie, and I accidentally clicked your thing. I feel bad. We're going to give you guilt. I have guilt. So I'm going to give you Guilt Leaf Archdruid. Oh my god, there's a lot of Guilt Leaf cards. Archdruid! 5 mana. Oh, it's the Druid card. 5 mana for a 3/3. Whenever you play a Druid spell, you may draw a card. Tap 7 untapped Druids you control. Gain control of all lands target player controls. Very rude card. Instantly banned from the home game. With no parole. Bob Talks Bridge with Labyrinth of... What is this? Labyrinth of... Scope foes? Okay, this is a land. Tap to add a colorless. Pay 4, tap. Remove target attacking or blocking creature from combat. You got it. That's exactly the theme of today's show. Has witness protection been done? It has actually been done. If not, then no card yet. Well, then you still have no card yet. In fact, I think witness protection was taken in the first like 3 minutes. It was done immediately. Okay, we got Noise Marrow. Guilt Leaf is kind of wild with changelings. A little wild. Rare blue Skittles. Unexpected request. Not unexpected results. I have a request. For 3 mana, sorcery. Gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature. It gains haste until end of turn. You may attach an equipment you control to that creature. If you do, unattach it at the beginning of the next untapped. If you do, unattach it at the beginning of the next end step. What is this? Oh, we steal the creature. We get to untap it. I can put an equipment on it. Yeah. It's removal. It's very, very temporary removal. Does Phyrexian Revoker count? No, the creature's still there. I would say it's not. The effect is not strong enough. Make it a little bit stronger, and a little bit more permanent based. Elijah with Bound by Moon Silver. There's a 3-mana aura. This is all silver or something? Trying to keep. Is there a thing with silver and vampires? Enchant creature can't attack, block, or transform. Sacrifice another permanent. Attach this aura to target creature. Activate only as a sorcery and only once each turn. Wow, only once each turn, as if it's going to be broken. Or they didn't want this to become a repetitive sack outlet because that, yeah, it could have just been like a sack outlet. It's a werewolf, not a vampire. Oh, okay. Thanks for letting me know. I don't know. All these horror creatures are all the same to me. I don't pay attention to any of this stuff. or a silver bullet to the heart of a vampire? Or is that werewolves? I don't know. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. I do not know my, what's it called? I don't know my horror creatures, my horror lore. The big squig with one with the stars. One with the stars is a 4-mana aura, enchant creature or an enchantment. Enchanted permanent is an enchantment and loses all their card types. But I can enchant an enchantment. It's an enchantment and loses all other card types. It's up. I don't understand. Why are we enchanting enchantments with this card? Does that make any sense? I don't get that. It's like enchant creature enchantment. Enchanted permanent is an enchantment now. Yeah, but it was already. Whatever. Okay. Makes no damn sense to me. Okay, so the silver bullets are apparently for the werewolves. Silver affects vampires the same as werewolves due to silver being a metal of purity. Ah. Gotcha. Well, silver bullets are going up these days. Propaganda has not been done. Basically, like Ghostly Prison, 3 mana. You gotta pay 2 mana for each creature that attacks. It's very, very crappy removal. Yeah, hold on. Where was Indiana Jones? Gaseous Form was a big part of the 96 LA Pro Tour champion Sean Regnier's control deck. Interesting. What did you even control back in the day? Wood Elemental? 3 mana, aura, enchant creature. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to and dealt by enchanted creature. Very beautiful. Blank page. Vraska's... Oh, I think we did that one. Vraska's Betrayal's Sting. The minus... Yeah, we did that one. It's a great suggestion. Unfortunately, we did that one. Enchantments that require devotion to become creatures would be the target. Ah! Oops, there it is. That makes, and it makes so much sense because it was in Theros Beyond Death, where there were gods. There were actual gods. So it was a way to cheat on devotion. That's bad deck design. There better be in a blue devotion deck. It's the only thing that could make any damn sense. Oh, we got Tanya with Memnarch. This is quickly turned into a I'm gonna steal all your stuff show. 7 mana, 4/5 for 3 mana. Your permanent is an artifact, and also for an additional 4 mana, I'm gonna gain control of that artifact. What's yours is mine. Bolt, save us here. Another try that might have been done already, but it has not. The Arachnus Web. The Arachnus Web is a 3 mana aura enchant creature. Enchanted creature can't attack or block, and its activated abilities can't be activated at the beginning of the end step. If enchanted creature's power is 4 or greater, we're going to have to destroy our Arachnus Web. And with that, fantastic card to end the stream on. It's been an hour, right? Yeah, it's been an hour. Got confused. You know, these shows are in the evening. It's going to confuse the crap out of me. Remember, we now do, what's our schedule now? Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Tuesdays, Thursdays, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time for everyone in the evening. The evening crowd out there. Showing some love for the evening, all right? Thanks to everyone who supports the show. If you're a patron on Patreon, a member on YouTube, or you super chat to be part of the show, or even super chat so other people are part of the show, even if you screw up your super chats, it doesn't go to waste. Thanks to everyone who is here today. People like Mike M, we got Cerise, Matthew, Mercenary, Marcio, the Big Squig, Indiana Jones, Toilet Doc, Noise, Marrow. Who else is here today? We have so many people. Jess, Steve Cooper, Christopher B, Toilet Doc, and many more. Oh, here we go. Bolt, Sum, 124C. So as usual, my coffee crew, keep brewing those coffees, and we're going to keep brewing up the magic. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you at the next cup.